This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
People say Chelsea, I had to say, oh, they Aqualako sweet shop.
No plan.
No plan. There is a boom behind offer.
I'm going to come
Andy Kerm. Yes, Chelsea. Yeah.
We started from March and transfers.
Transfers among for here, pa. Na area na Wama Liverpool for Sonia Jikakra. Fighting spirit. Yes.
But you know, Arsenal had the real deal, you know.
Okay.
They are still league leaders. Ellen Holland kata omo erin so. But league now omo boni Premier League no. Omo na that first.
Yeah.
5 games, 15 points. The last time was 2004-2005.
Yeah.
They were second in that position in that particular year.
Omo force will be I'm a one writing the notes.
Oh, top 4 yes, if I'm going to come, because of money. It is around going to mention me can be.
Yeah.
Say almost a movie.
Princess I on motor 4. What's the son and yes, I want to win the league. No,
me catch her will say, me transfer window near India, and my mom is substantive top 4. So I will give you my top 4.
Oh, okay, sir.
Yeah, bisa.
Okay, sir. Arsenal.
Yeah,
I know they work and why they are working.
Oh, but trust you me, issue of Arsenal I'm top 4 no. Actually, me am fast and I'm come.
Oh,
I've
wow.
not seen anything. But
Wow.
I told you, say, teams, and especially I made specific remarks, say, Man U and Chelsea will continue adding up to their squad till the last day because we will transfer window. At the time, I know yes, I didn't. And the window, ni by the way, yeah, my mom me predicted top 4 teams.
Okay.
And window be close here 9 at 11.
Yeah.
Actually, better say I will give you my top 4. No more try to.
I see. Yati, you better.
I don't think United will be part 2. So Arsenal and Kanwa, we know what the man is to back out the Franco.
What's it now? The brain.
The big provisional one, the man United and come. But tomorrow I'll do my top 4 here.
All right.
I'm going to
And again, 10-20.
You know, transfers. And as a Franco, I can't the time transfers the baby. All over the world, so I want to because England for their transfer because you know when it comes to the final deal of the transfers now, if we are seeing us stand, they still no BFA what they are bringing on board. So Liverpool, you care about injury situation and how they struggled against Newcastle United without Bruno Gomes and then Saint Mazim. But you know, in the final minute,
Callum
Wilson, oh, and you know, quite used to cram. Louis Dan, no, one of the Holland in Swamo. 4 key players. But you know, on Macasa Bope, a central midfielder in the market, Eddie Ababi show team, I'm a new team Yaku. Last week it was Jude Bellingham. But Jude Bellingham I have the polarity of Liverpool and Real Madrid for years. But Borussia Dortmund for the baby or Mudinano, almost in Nadia Somoto Abranten this is in Amanaba. Into Somo, Epe will be almost 4 money share baby for. Now, Enra. Omo decided some of the 41 million pounds. Kwa kopie mo Brighton for Brandt FN Moise Caicedo. Omo ko ye no grand port and mpanimfo no se da bi. Omo nya omo adje so omo ton sa Brandt no ama omo mfimfi na da ho because performance omo da na di this season in the Premier League no Brandt ne kan ho bi no omo de bo so ani. Nti omo sika no omo so ansom e na omo ja Liverpool e na sa akọ ne ba bi. Now, enra numre na ba bi the next deal that for Liverpool to add another central midfielder. Brandt FN Douglas Lewis. So when you are chance Arsenal match the Brandt na oboko na ne share no. Ono ho asem na making. A Brazilian. You know, in the final minute, omo say you omo near free ho and finally, omo akwa copy mo Juventus a. Omo akwa fa Brandt FN Atomelu. So omo na omo mission finfin ho emfa ma omo. You can't have for a very long time say you believe we say enka profile na Man United they pay for Frankie de Jong. The next person in line Arthur. But so show up any friend everything hanga, you know, on any shit the baby for and the Man United drew on the call for Carlos Henrique Casemiro on Modinaba. A branch in the TV in the salon. Into Thiago Alcantara pra, Navigator pra, and Omobo Henderson, Omobo Haviliot, and then Fabinho. And in midfield, if you are looking for a profile like Thiago Alcantara, you can have that same profile in Arthur in terms of a deep line playmaker, a player who has an excellent retentional play. Na ball nso oye excellent passer of the ball in terms of short passing and circulating the ball in deep midfielder. Obenyane from Atta. You can only hope so be injury free. No, no, so a team about Eddie Amanti. Liverpool, Abrantia na Babi Pimo, Liverpool, or any medical, a lone move, and or defeat Juventus, a Babi Chimu, because Leandro Paredes, a Babi Drew Nra, or also Babi Johnny Juventus, and no do a game on Moboyano, no, near Abrantia Fenny Popoba, and then Tefaqua, na omu Eshe game. Until Liverpool, midfielder almost or more pedia Babi show mo team no general, say dear, Atta no more answer etimi akano. Now, so for Liverpool, now we kwa kuhe teams in Ketuani bi na enche ene koba say United e kwa kofa Durant Timbers edina ba be piem e mo open e friend Louis van Gaal e ka say David ma brand ne ma obiye mo World Cup ni because United pressure wo ho no so oba na niam anko ya obe miss from the World Cup Cody Gakpo enso e player ni dia ba list him in the final visa transfer yi ba wiye into United kakra what is Southampton kakra no what different teams so mo pe Abrantie no. Finally, Leeds United nanka wie bibia, but Louis van Gaal sa bodo mo ho. Sa Abrantie no mo pie mo Leeds United. So be ye mover, o make sure say beba World Cup dey wi and san o timi aba be pie team bia mo England. For now, he must stick and stay in the Eredivisie and there's no need for him to move. And no we can ha, say Netherlands 4 team no mo dey baba World Cup no ma boy 11 games without a defeat no. Memphis to bench, Frankie Dion to bench, Dodi van der Beek to bench. Players now are not living up to 8 billion. Gineva and Adio Mepra. Until one player almost when he done it so up front. I'm watching this at the World Cup with me abono. Cody Gakpo. Changing the team. So we need that confidence. We need that mental fortitude like South America for any Africa for now. You know the Boboman now and also bet me hamper chances of playing at the World Cup. And the coach says he must stay and Abrantie not there to himself. And from the camp of Chelsea. And you running the who say Chelsea akwako room ewo team aye frɛ no eye Ayase hobio na Ayase for na free omo ye business ya ankasa ye hu Anthony Moko a omoko Nicolas Tagliafico ye hu Lisandro Martinez ye hu Gravenberch and then ye hu Anthony nso so Chelsea the 50 million euros 43 million pounds akwako pie mu Ayase so omo pe Mexico ni Abrantie FN Edson eye Alvarez obi hu Abrantie na ono ne bo the FN number 6 no edema eye Ayase. He has been part and a consistent figure in the L3 national team for Mexico. And Abrantie no, I have fallen say he is not for say. January no pay a rested you and crab and say Abrantie na uncle training no pay. Wakatch them penny for say Chelsea no beba into Obni Chelsea negotiate for the deal. No mame pimo for Chelsea. So the third player all line is on so uncle training in Ayase no. Anthony Diabetwem and Ghanaian international in Kudus Mohammed. After Anthony BBS any Gravenberch Moko, nothing shows he will still start for the Ayase team. Yet is Everton a penal and run so uncle training today. Edson Alvarez says on also good training. Tie so Chelsea beko so a person will do no na Abrantie da ba be pimo Chelsea. And we Sati and Ivorian born Ibrahim Sangara and so there. So Chelsea pe holding midfielder na after omoko pie bu in Ayase. Omoka say omonton omoko kopie mu PSV no ben. So omoko akunya Abrantie ye friend Ibrahim Sangara. But you know, also they now materialize it, and now Chelsea are in the market or in the Eredivisie for Edson Alvarez. In the Premier League, 2 central midfielders na Chelsea say. One medical Abrantie na Liverpool for any dinati. Na no pay ababe Arsenal any Chelsea no modi any di sa Abrantie na chi. Abrantie be na Meka Douglas Lewis no ho asema Liverpool akofa Atta o majai. Now Chelsea person almost akofa Abrantie because profile na omo pedo of 50 in and almost de almost say hwe de no Abrantie na the TV no so almost say hwe say omodi eye Conor Gallagher be wura mu ho no makwa akofa Abrantie adina ba be pim e wo Chelsea odo na eno Arsenal ne Aston Villa no obo kona no ehye no a central midfielder and a consistent player for Aston Villa. Chelsea for who they say N'Golo Kante injuries no Jorginho injuries no and those players mind you only 1 year left in their contract. News say it's not likely such Chelsea be team renew and he fit into that profile very well, especially the Jorginho rule. So our Mokra no to bench ya you know obetimi support to Chelsea midfield and they will need against Leicester City there. But you know one dealer Arsenal dey chire Liverpool pull out and then asakwa kodinamu between Arsenal any team a friend Chelsea Abrantie friend Yuli Telemann Belgium international no si akan edema Leicester no and clear ban say ono any Douglas Lewis mo baako and then ko wiye de na Chelsea are making sure say omo betimi assign this branch. Any of them will be okay for the Chelsea midfield and obey add a lot to the Chelsea midfield. Now Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and crane by some ye meeting on Thursday meeting anyway and I'm schedule a meeting enra still anyway the Guso Urban say Chelsea for propose so the Marcos Alonso kasika ho no makofa Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang edinaba enkra ekyire mu kyira abrantie na nkasa de wate ase Chelsea decided some be man 2 years contract the 2 years contract no mo de be man no jinwa option some be add 1 year de account based on the number of appearance obey the ama Chelsea no and e be mo de 1 year na timi account the sika sem ni bibia de abrantie na dia to ma we ready so be si aka de ama Chelsea but na de omo twen no the deal between them and FC Barcelona no mahwe se Barcelona beji bibia atum ada se omo ji sika nko a ana se omo ji Marcos Alonso aka ho na branch na timi aba bisi aka sisi ya baby ejina edi no a bibia che se Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang no se bibia ko yedia na Chelsea na obeba bisi na aka na branch e fe Marcos Alonso ntimi akopiem in Barcelona enro na jo ena jori abaso ote hwa na ote se Barca for no so unko ited ada ya akwakobo Inter Milan. Omo ye deal for him ewo Inter Milan on loan. He is not aware. And Abrante and it's derby and now they say on why ready so free Barcelona akwakusi akadi ama babia. So you know that they already he's in Milan and watch so akwakusi akadi ama my friend AC Milan. Inti Genoa transfer no sana echo. Arsenal after Thomas Partey Mohamed El Neni Le Conga Enes Ganaja kan e ball no a hwe omo break akra against Aston Villa midfield. Into almost so say omo a central midfielder and number 8 no the number be siakan and I will be obo 6 into no it say Edu Gaspar akako PM o Brazil ono omo twetwe nkomo so obenya abrante fe ne Danilo Pereira dos Santos edina ba be siakan edi ama Arsenal no aba be support omo midfield no a left-footed a deep lying playmaker and you know abrante ne na be nkum ne de okra ball na je den sika omo de call there 20 million euros Brazil for no pa be that for na bagu yenim sa Arsenal bet top up and I say Douglas Lewis and son a long time target for Arsenal initially no more per Arthur but Arthur fee na ogeno sika ogeno na ogeno mo believe say so and mo almost set back or man for him now they are in the market for a central midfielder and it looks likely say it is either Danilo or Abrante Fede Douglas Lewis and a baby Pimo Arsenal. Did you know I say all the big teams in the Premier League we money transfers are and no Eric Ten Hag the two just Ronaldo is staying and he's not going anywhere. Until we money the major transfers are cut for all the big teams. You say Manchester City we Manuel Akanji a different profile from Elmo defense no or slightly different from Omunyina on about the typical Buga type of defense be. Who they see Obetuni be no ball and he know how to pass as well.
From Dortmund,
yes, Borussia Dortmund.
Okay.
Until offer John Stones, offer Emre Laporte, offer Ruben Dias, offer Nathan Laka. He comes in with a different profile. But Obinya Bia Bana and only Asema Aka I will be from Pep Guardiola's side because Kevin Phillips no Jessica Unya being share. Ellen Oral is playing, Julian Alvarez is playing, but Abrante and Kevin Phillips no. Another player a better England for year so far as the World Cup near concern. Until we the major transfer, Bernardo Silva is staying on Kobebia. That is from Manchester City. So a good news to the citizens, and I think you know I'll be add a lot. The transfers, no, you know, say Anna on.
The Chelsea Kobusa echo PSG echo here say Neymar available.
Yes. First of all, I didn't know. No, Todd Bowley catch him so the name of Beba next year. Wakache Thomas Tuchel so the name of Beba next year.
Okay.
And you know, the Amanima issues ya kwa kodani ye season na sinijana wasoro. Into discussion ni na asanana sele kala fipe epene out. Sada Luis Ocampos mpene nipa obedumu jane first was Christopher Galtier. Omomo ya we say the team na oba be build na tesinema. Ye season na se no PSG team no etesinema. He's scoring, he's assisting. And look at the number of goals I watch a prebia my until better no wakose okwa akofa ne mane deal Minister Franco to okra mi BH and as Franco esre but Todd Bowley catch Thomas Tuchel say next year he will bring in Neymar. For now Neymar will not move because the fire was on in Paris and how are the three players up front Neymar, Kylian Mbappe and Messi omati omho this particular season no they will be watching out for them in the Champions League until now they say PSG in the final minute ebe Jane so ma Messi aka emfama Chelsea. I only think Chelsea need a central midfielder and they need a striker out front. Omunya no we are. Wesley Fofana is available and I don't think so has so many signings apart from what they've signed.
Now what transfers no be kakra.
So here name a project. And yet 2 days no sorry cause them ko to name.
You told Bolly.
Munipa no.
You do truth.
Seriously. And when you remember who story no no pay me. That's how I am say. Neymar is a huge project. Until if you want Neymar, and yet last 2 days on the final day, and now Ube decided to call for Neymar. But at the end of the day, it's an ambition. They can do it and try to be on next transfer window. Because Neymar so renew the contract with PSG. And yet and now some crowd. So for me, it was laughable. Manuel Akanji and why am Wakaka say Okoya de Man City. Obetimenya biabo. But first of all, me bisa say Pep Guardiola has about 4 established centre backs. Until to go in for Manuel Akanji again, I don't really know. Say a beer, there are some games obey here rugged defender. No other baba yes Jumana. And there are some kind on Kevin Phillips. A bepim ne shimmy because I'm a fan of 3 Lions. And Obekaya on it Declan Rice. A Jumo Mubono England in film on men never quite bench woman. One here Jack Grealish. No, so the same thing. Ahead of the World Cup, it doesn't look so good for most of these English boys, with the exception of maybe Harry Kane and Raheem Sterling. Mobile consistently. And the moment Dominic Claven-Lewe, we are not seeing much from them. But I'm not expecting so much surprises on the final day. Also, our transfer window was lengthy. It's the reason why you move near Cassetia, acquire GFE, a year Ghana, your transfer window is so short. 6 weeks, nobody more initially, and I feel it's only 1 week out. England for started be on window die. Or must start your league about 5 weeks. Yet the window is open. But yeah, ours is closed when teams are still in pre-season. I think going forward, it's one area. I said the General Secretary and Executive Council of Ghana Football Association. We are saying that we want to synchronize our calendar with the European and then the global calendar. So no near person there. I see a share so say a transfer window no so no. Yes, I need omudi no so no. A bebu boy ni pepe. Otherwise, it puts us in several disadvantageous positions.
Okay, Yansha Leaks no matches kakre be entering picking Arsenal match in a 2-1 against Aston Villa. Man City and so Nottingham Forest 6-0. Liverpool, Newcastle 2-1. Na be call Serie A so akɔhwɛ Juventus ne Spurs ya 2-0. Be no there. Enhyɛ da nye ibiasa but 3 games na ɛkɔ so ɛne hia manfo pa. Yɛnhwɛ kakra bi.
You know, Anche and Alexander Isak announced on the presence in the Premier League. Sika omo de kofa no obi abo Newcastle United for na chise omo to Chicago for 70 million pounds they are not. A very good player for Real Sociedad and will be our training in the
70 plus add-ons and I say scanner say 70 million.
Yes. Alexander Isak. There was 70 million.
60 or 50, 70 million.
Yes.
Okay.
You know, no be antiasie. Since he cannot sododo. Well, I agree. He's good, but he's not being consistent. But the moment I change the Jason and Eddie Howe turned to such a big game against him, my friend Liverpool in Anfield. One check run, you know, announced on the presence. And a coin branch and a faso. And this is a Newcastle team to say the middle kaka, you know, playing without their 4 top key men. And if you are playing Newcastle without Saint Maximin and Bruno Gomes, you know, I say almost lucky a lot. But among you know, among giving very easy. Say no, okay, a branch and a go nini. Such a cracker. And a coin of fast who do a defense in non wash. But I couldn't say I via nine in a day.
No crowd and effect crowd.
Ah, quite of fast, or much of go home with or Joe Musi come with ease. Or do you and the Robertson at 18 a crowd. Or do you with ease? One channel announced on the presence. And you know, Liverpool for a bar back with an equalizer and almost one hedge the crowd. No credit me, baby said, no baby ye. Yeah, Cassette, Tiago Alcantara then abdicate absence now how there. But you know, Liverpool not a player in Harvey Elliott. the youngster. Obi a wonya chance ahwe ni bia hu say this profile has been missing from the Liverpool team for quite a long time. That top level creativity from the central midfield to attack. Obi obe transitor from deep midfield to attack. You onya sadia in Sabrantia no. And enu ni adwuma boy. Newcastle for them fight ya until the final minute. Referee nearly 5 minutes also. But you blame their goalkeeper. Or delay kakra into time ne pa ho and Liverpool knowing them very well. So on game way some more draw and Kanyama nko yem famo because baby Arsenal any Manchester City damn no edi kwa so mo draw and in the final minute their new player omunya no you know wanche ho kra and ono sutimi eye ball no two at na ma omo say team bi anka omo beti ada but Liverpool showed the clear mental toughness and omo kire say at that time omo ne hia a victory and the celebration of Jurgen Klopp second goal no na o team no so you know ekwan Fabio Carvalho fast the ball no two at no what say new far be fan from Fulham no ne modebo eso ani and such crunchy moment say now be here such player so beating about the 3 maximum point Liverpool the level of celebration from Jurgen Klopp and the supporters no and in the final minute abenya victory no how important na victory no to the Liverpool audience nti general why are there omo fight here and you know omo fight omo encounter kwa mu Newcastle Macastle going forward omo be the St James Park a fortress ground and so almost our performance way in Anfield without their key men and then going forward with the presence of these key men very how Newcastle will perform kudos to Liverpool no mo deserve omo 3 points and then clearly omo 80 minyae Arsenal and no Aston Villa start test omo mentality ni biu ntini yesan hwe say Arsenal dada na anasa still asesa because he sadia na against Fulham he sadia na against Leicester City and it was a 10 of Aston Villa so almost bet test Arsenal view after that equalizer but you know Gabriel Jesus taking the lead now team my friend Aston Villa back no Arsenal for na Gabriel Martinelli be ade up my game no be call 2-1 and you know Aston Villa for the pally pressure in the 5 minutes when Philippe Coutinho came on. But still, Arsenal for no chess. So me resilient and energy. Omu team nente se kanena o show omu na omu tia na say omu show na tia omu team mo game ni biu. They really played. They defended with numbers and omu had the ability to maintain position even when omu ya under pressure. And that is the new Arsenal Obenya for Mikel Arteta. 5 in 5. 15 points and Omanya. The last Omanya was way back in 2004-2005. Arsenal, they are on their way, and after being shadowed by Erling Haaland hat-trick, they know Omanya first on the league table. The Amani probably raise concern about the Premier League. So the Esika say the best league, you know, the new guys, no, they know performance or more deba. Erling Haaland about hat-trick, you know, to us. Diego Costa and Timmy and yet Queen and Timmy and yet Sergio Aguero and Timmy and yet. But in 2 games, you know, what bought hat-trick you know to us, and out of the 5 games was 9 goals for Manchester City. Clearly, a predator was missing inside the box. A beast was missing inside the box. And if you are talking about insane movement and better positional sense, it is Erling Haaland. Baby, about 18 and I say 16 years about the movement. Look at the movement and look at the positioning as well. Super. Not the ball not to them. You give it to Pep Guardiola and Manchester City, and how much there said you know Premier League near and in the inclusion of this guy, things will be very tough. For
30 goals, season.
Because the art of defending England for the CDC defending, you know, and the ball will be a defender, you know, passing no yeah, defending and defending, yeah, born ye close space, no, you know. From the Premier League.
I want that he came to show me or tell me the whereabouts of Manchester United's Phil Jones. Is he taking salary still at United? Way every Alonso at Tebubu or the way and so Phil Jones way.
Okay, the rest of baby or the United one Jiska training now.
I want to know about the transfer news on Chelsea